Hi, and it's the 30th Sunday of Ordinary Time. The gospel today is one that we've heard many times where Pharisees, they ask Jesus, what is the greatest commandment of all the 10 commandments? And Jesus very succinctly puts it. He says, you're to love the Lord your God with everything that you are. Your heart, your mind, your soul, your whole being. And he said the second one is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. This confuses the Pharisees because, remember, the Pharisees lived by the law that restricted them. Their law did not allow them to go out of bounds. They could only do this or they could only do that. And they never really allowed it to affect them or to change them. Jesus' law is different. The law that Jesus gives us is a law that embraces everything. It takes all the things in our lives and allows us to sort of put our arms around them. Because therefore the way we do things, the sacrifices, the obedience, all the things that we do in the name of the law of God helps us to love more. Unfortunately, as Americans, we don't see that. Jesus is trying to get us to understand that our relationships are the most important things that we can work on in this world. So therefore, our relationship with God, our relationship with other people, and even our relationship with ourselves needs to be embraced, but embraced out of love. When I knelt before the Archbishop almost 26 years ago, and I pledged, my chastity and obedience to the Archbishop and all of his successors, it wasn't out of something that he was holding over my head and saying to me, you're a bad person if you don't do this. What it was saying is, I want to love God so much that I want to embrace all that there is to make me the best priest that I can be and the best person that I can be. And we need to do that in all of our vocations, whether we're married, whether we're single. That's what God is inviting us to do, and that's really what good stewards are all about. When we think about how do we serve our church, hopefully we're serving it out of love and not just serving it out of what we're getting out of it, but because it brings us some kind of glory. What we want to do is be able to give our time, our talent, our treasure to the Lord and to our parish community, which is a family. Not perfect, not easy to do. There are many challenges. The 26 years I've been a priest, there have been many, many challenges. But I can tell you one thing, that God has been with me every step of the way. And whenever I fall down, God is the one that reaches his hand down and says, come on, get up. I'll show you the way. Trust me. My friends, I invite you to come to Church of the Nativity, a stewardship parish. For the next couple of weeks, you're going to be hearing about people giving their time, their talent, and their treasure. One of the ways that we can get more centered on that is our Women's Cornerstone Weekend, which is coming up in the middle of November. So we ask you to make time to be part of that. Check out the website or our app on our phones or iPads. Check the bulletin. We'd love to have you as part of it. God bless you.